Hello everyone, I hope you are ready to build. First things first, we are going to unpackage our desk out of this nice styrofoam. And I would recommend laying it out so that you are able to see all of the pieces so that you know exactly what you're going to need. I recommend also putting the glass up against something else because it is fragile. This is going to be the instruction manual. And within the instruction manual, it'll go step by step, but it does not include any word instructions, so that is where I'm stepping in. And as you can see, we'll be following this step by step along in the process. So first things first, we're going to take these pieces here that are labeled D and E, and we are going to place the screws into the slots that they are made for. So here we are, we're just going to place these in there. It was kind of hard for me at first, but then you just had to get that right spot in, and then that is then finished. And so what I did is I used a screwdriver and I just screwed these in. It was very simple, very easy. This is what it looks like finished, and I just did that to both of the pieces here. And then we are going to take this piece that is labeled G, and with G we are going to put this inside of D or E. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stick these little notches into this side piece right here, and then we are going to attach the screws that go up into the top, and make sure these are nice and tight and secure, because if they're not, your desk will come out very wobbly. And then we're going to place these nice little stickers on top. These stickers just make it look better so you don't see the screws, and there is enough stickers for all of them. So we are going to place them on all of them, as you can see here. Then we are going to work on putting this base piece on. So now that we have our parameter, we are going to use these little pegs, and we are going to put them into the designated holes for them along the side. And this is me just sticking them in there, making sure they're nice and snug. There are some holes that do get skipped, but you will know that they don't belong there just because they don't fit. And so with this, you have to be kind of careful. See, I got it. You have to slip it in there perfectly. And then with the other holes, you're going to put these screws along the rest of the perimeter, as you can see here. And then all I did was take my screwdriver again, and here is me screwing them in. With these as well, you also want to make sure that these are nice and snug, because if not, your desk will come out wobbly. So here I'm pointing out exactly where you need to add the screws again, and then here is me just screwing them in. This part probably took the most for me, just because I really wanted to make sure they were all nice and secure and sturdy in there. And then we're just going to flip that over, and you already have your bottom part. So now that we have our bottom part, we're going to attach the legs. So as you can see here, this is how they have it set up. So we are going to attach these in there, and we are going to use these screwdrivers that are labeled 4, 5, and 6. And also these little soft things are an option if you have hardwood floors and things like that. So basically what we do here is you want to make sure that these go in here perfectly as so. So you can see I kind of messed up at first, and then here is them fixed. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take that out, and you want to line this up with the screw. So it will not go in unless you do line it up with the other screws. So you have to make sure to be careful and keep a steady hand during this time so that it doesn't wiggle out of place. So as you can see there on the inside, I'm trying to get a better angle of it. You can see that you can see the inside of the one that we placed. And same thing with this. Make sure they're nice and tight and super sturdy in there so that your legs are not wobbly. So now that you have built your base, we're going to add these little stickers too, to also cover up these holes as well, because we don't want, people to see those. And then we are going to start with the glass part of the desk. So this is going to be the top part of the desk, and here we are just taking off all of the little safety things from the travels, and then we are going to place the legs that we just built, and we're going to place them on top of these silver parts and line them up. So as you can see here in the diagram, that's exactly what they show. And now we are going to attach the glass to the bottom leg pieces with the same kind of screws that we did before. They are also labeled again in the manual. And so with these two, with everything, you'll notice that I say to make it extra secure, nice and tightened, just so that you are safe. And then some more stickers. So now we have this piece, as you can see here, and now we are going to attach our actual desk part to the leg and glass piece. So here I'm just centering it, and then I place these little screws in there, and here I am putting these here. And then after we screw them in, we are going to place the dots on them again. And then you're all done. You flip it over and you're ready to go.